Hey, so thanks for the encouragement. Terry T, good to see you at Fernandina, and Charlotte at the courthouse. I appreciate y'all saying that these are meaningful. I am a little weird about trying to help. I'll get to that in a second. So the journey here is about clarifying self, and a couple of thoughts from some notes I ran across in 2019. God is love. God is good. And that is a goodness beyond my smallness that I'm trying to identify, trying to find the goodness in me beyond my smallness, which is what God put in me. What is my nature? What is my nature? I want to find out what that is. And so if you see a person beating a rug, I grew up in a time when people would hang out a rug and then beat the rug. They were not mad at the rug, they're just trying to knock some of the dust out. And as we go through life and we feel a little bit beat on, maybe that's because our ego's getting in the way of the clarity and purity of who we are, the bright, shiny rug that's underneath all the dust. So the ego accumulations are problematic and need to be loosened up with some blows. Nudges, maybe some of us take bigger nudges than others. And it happens over time. So, I'm not trying to help. We all want to help, but I'm real careful about this word help. I really think it's a matter of me working on the truth of myself. Radical self-care is really taking care of yourself, and that's the best way to have a good tool to take care of others. So try to give yourself to that journey. I ran across a story this morning, and that was the motivation of me doing this with you. And it is the story of the tiger that as a baby was abandoned and was raised by goats. Yeah, it's an old Hindu story. The tiger was raised by goats, and so out of its eyes, it looks around and it sees goats, and it learns to eat grass, and it bleats like a goat, and it's very happy in the snuggly warmness and joy of the goat family. And then one day, a big tiger comes nearby, and all the goats run, but the tiger raised by the goats, the small tiger, something in him didn't turn. He turned towards and wanted to run off the tiger. Now, the large tiger, seeing this goat-like baby tiger, wondered, why did he have grass hanging out of his mouth, and why did he make a sound like a goat, bleating, not roaring? And the large tiger began to talk to the small tiger and say, "This is very odd. Why are you acting like a goat?" And the small tiger said, "Well, I think I'm a goat." And the large tiger took the little tiger to the pool and looked into the pool, and there the little tiger saw the reflection of a tiger. This was very strange to him. He had grown up as a goat because all he had seen around him was goats. But he was a tiger, and he could grow up to be a tiger. Halloween, children dress in costumes, and it's beautiful. And we all try to identify who we are. We attribute these different identities to ourselves, and a lot of that misses the point of our truth. And I'm suggesting you find your truth, and it may be beyond what you've been experiencing and what you've been told. It's a challenge to find the truth of who you are. It may not be a tiger. It may just be a mechanic, a mother, a father, but it's probably more than you think. And I hope in this entering into this holiday season, when we can celebrate so many things, we can begin to see the truth of who we are. That's all.